in Dallas, Texas, and it's so good to be with you. This is my good friend and chef,
Garth Blackburn.
Garth
Glad
Blackburn.
to be here.
Yes, and so what we're
Glad
wanting
to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here. And what we're doing is we're sharing two things that we're very passionate about, and that's food and Texas, all things Texas.
And you get to see what's behind the scenes. I mean, I think it's all about ingredients as a chef, and these are all about Texas ingredients. And our show is going to feature the farmers, the ranchers, the fishermen, all the people that are behind the awesome food that you're going to enjoy on our show and that you guys can actually get access to at home.
That's right. So we're introducing you to wonderful Texas people, wonderful recipes, and great ingredients. I say we just let's just get cooking.
Fire it up, Texas.
We'll be right back.
When you get your car inspected regularly, good things happen. You get better gas mileage, a longer lasting car, and you save money in the long run.
Come into your local Meineke today for 50% off brake pads and shoes.
Life, it changes constantly. Most of the time the changes are small, but when there's a significant change, things change in a flash. And if you're facing one of those moments right now, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas can help life move a little easier. If you're getting married, having a baby, moving to a new area, or transitioning off a health insurance plan, sign up for health insurance right now during a special enrollment period. Call 1-800-488-1000 or go to lifechangetx.com. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas understands life changes mean bigger things on your mind. So we make finding a health plan that fits any budget easier. A new addition to the family, a new place, or new responsibilities. A special enrollment period for health insurance may be available for you. Call today, because while life moves fast, so will this special enrollment period. Call 1-800-488-1000. That's 1-800-488-1000. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Through it all.
The Texas Legends rely on their big men to defend the paint and protect the rim.
Only one in all his 12 pounds.
Oh, wow. Blocked by CDR. It does. Inside, back it down the defender. Goes up, gets it blocked, saves it, and it goes right to Sean Sidney.
When you're away from the house, who's there to defend your home court? Smith Thompson Home Security. Proudly serving all of DFW since 1978 and the official home security partner of the Dallas Mavericks and Texas Legends.
At Maaco, we don't think new is necessarily better. So instead of giving up on the car you used to love, bring it to Maaco. For only $299, we'll give your entire car a fresh coat of paint. It's time to give your car a second chance. Maaco, America's body shop.
Well, I'm back in the kitchen with Chef Garth, and what are you cooking today?
We're doing some Palacious Redfish.
Palacious?
It's from Palacious, Texas.
Nice.
It's called Copper Shoals. Beautiful fish. You actually can't get wild redfish.
You're having a hard time with that paper over there, aren't you?
Kept it from sticking any worse. Absolutely. Have you ever cleaned fish before?
No.
I think a lot of times people get intimidated
I buy
by
it clean.
I know, but then you don't know how long it's been there. Here's how easy it is. You just cut back against the fish, down to the skin, okay? And now we're going to work our way up. And I just hold the skin with a paper towel, and I just start pulling the paper towel with that
Kind of manhandling that thing.
There you go.
Wow, that was pretty quick.
All right, and so now we'll cut out a couple of fillets there, and we'll have you work.
Oh, you're
going
to put me to work, huh?
You are. So let's crank up the heat here.
All right.
Put a little grapeseed oil down.
You use a lot of grapeseed oil. Tell me why.
High smoke point, neutral flavor. I want to add the flavor.
High smoke point. Now say that in layman's terms.
It doesn't smoke.
Okay.
So you would have to get to a really high temperature to see smoke.
Because I always go for the olive oil.
And that would start to break down. So all those health benefits, bye-bye, they start to disappear. Once you start to get it 400 degrees or so, and we want to get a nice sear. So.
All right. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. And just for speed, I put the salt and pepper on one side, and now I'll get the other.
Did I put enough? I don't think I put enough in there. I'll add some more.
And oil is going to make it get a little bit more pretty and a little bit more golden.
Right.
Freshly cracked pepper. Okay, meanwhile, in the back.
More grapeseed oil.
More grapeseed oil. If you'll drop those onions down. These are Texas 1015 onions.
All right, now tell me what it is.
So the goal was for Texas A&M to really beat out Vidalia onions in terms of sweetness.
Trying to beat the Vidalia, huh?
From Georgia, and they did. So these are actually sweeter than Vidalias, and they're called 1015s because the best time to plant them is on October the 15th.
My birthday.
Wow, so
Just
perfect.
so you'll know. I think you need to remember that day. It's pretty special.
It'll be an onion day, Amy's onion day.
Okay.
So we're going to saute that. We're also going to add a little bit of lemon flavor.
Uh-huh.
You good with zesting?
Yeah, I can. But
Hey.
You're probably telling me I'm doing it wrong.
No, never.
Oh, that's really hot over there. Goodness.
Yeah, don't go over the same place more than once.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir, chef.
The lemons are actually
Way
from my
too hot
tree.
over here. I'm getting burned.
So see, it's not very pretty,
Yeah.
but
This is
still
from your
super
tree.
flavorful. Yeah, and they're overripe now, so they're a little bit out of season. But I left them on the tree anyway. And so you get a lot more sweetness. It's not quite as acidic.
Oh, so you do it like that.
Keep the seeds
See, I
in.
do it like this, and I hold my hand under it.
That works too.
You could do that
Little
too.
pro, yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're going to saute those. I think your fish is about ready to flip over.
Oh, wow. It is getting a little nice and brown. Pretty.
And so what I'm going to do is have a sheet tray ready. This is going to be foil and parchment again. We don't have any cleanup. In my house, it used to be if I cook, you know, somebody else has to clean.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, you're married to a chef, all of a sudden everything is dirty when you're just making spaghetti and meatballs. So I decided to start wrapping all my trays with foil and parchment, which makes it easier to use. And it's not going to stick. Fish could possibly stick to the aluminum foil.
All right, good
This
idea.
is eventually going to be the topping for our fish. And to kind of supplement that lemon flavor, this is some Texas lemon olive oil. So I'll put this in towards the end so we can caramelize it down.
It's Meyer lemon olive oil.
It is, to go with my Meyer lemons.
And now, where did you find this?
That's actually available at most local grocery stores.
That's nice.
And if they don't have it, they usually have the plain flavor, which means they could actually order the Meyer lemon version.
Good.
And what we're going to be doing shortly, in fact, what we can get rolling on is caramelizing some of the onions on the griddle.
Ah.
Used that before? I know you have one in
you're
your house.
so
We're trying to
funny.
expand
You're
your horizons.
So funny. Yes, I have this at my house, and we use it thanks to you.
For more than just a spoon
It actually used
rest.
to be a salt and pepper holder and a spoon rest.
So now we turn it on.
Garth
and
said,
you're good to
hey,
go.
you could really make food on that, and gave us a great tool that we use to clean the corners and stuff like that, right?
It is easy to clean up.
And now we use it all the time. We even taught my son to cook on it.
Simple.
Yeah.
Well, and not just pancakes, right?
Not just pancakes. We're doing a lot
If you
of
don't
stuff
have
on
this
it.
at home, you could certainly use an electric griddle. What you want is some
We love.
even cooking, a lot of spread out. So if you'll go ahead and put the mushrooms and the onions
I
down.
just feel like I need to get more on there. Is that good?
Fire it up, yeah, toss those down.
Okay, now what?
Onions and
Huh?
mushrooms.
Onions and mushrooms, all right. Whew. Are you sure that's not too hot?
No, it's perfect.
Wow. I felt that. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms down.
I'm sure you would want to enlighten me on these mushrooms.
Texas mushrooms, these are creminis. We just pop the stems off, slice them, and they're good to go. And so now we're going to pull off the fish, and I'll help you out with this side of it. Same thing again. I use a lot of the same approach.
We got a little hibachi going on here.
Oh yeah, we're going to have some fun
Are we
with a
making hibachi?
full-on Japanese-style fried rice here in just a little bit.
Okay.
This fish is going to go into the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees, which is how long it's going to take for these onions to caramelize, for our rice to come together, and it's all going to be one ready-to-go dish here in about 10 minutes.
Yay! It's a happy day, a good recipe. Okay, we're going to finish cooking when we come back.
People have this perception that travel might not be for them. It might not be within their reach. Maybe it's something that only people with money do. We're here to dispel that myth.
The Broadcast World Traveler, bringing you the best travel deals.
That's what we're all about, and that's what the Broadcast World Traveler is all about.
Right now, celebrate Labor Day with a week-long cruise to the Caribbean for just $646 a person. Make your reservations now at SharonCarTravel.com. Be sure to watch the broadcast each Tuesday for the next great deal.
Our city is full of wonderful little shops with talented artisans who pour their hearts and souls into preparing unforgettable foods. And now they're available at one convenient location. Introducing Artizone.com. Simply fill your online cart with all your favorites from the best local shops, and we will fill your grocery bags and deliver them all at once. Order today and receive $25 off your first order. Visit Artizone.com for details.
Brad Sham here. Do you have a house to sell?
Older homes that need work have value. I'm John D'Angelo. And since 1985, our company has been buying houses like these.
After a brief walkthrough, I can talk with you about an offer on an as-is basis, and condition is not a problem.
I'll share market information with you, and you can feel comfortable with your decision. We'll make the sale go smoothly and close quickly.
You'll like dealing with John and the considerate way they do business. An experienced, trusted professional. Call John today.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Brian and Alice Jagosh, the inventors of the halftime drill driver, did. InventHelp licensed their invention to a leading as-seen-on-TV company, and it's now selling nationwide. Our clients made a financial gain, but this is just an individual success. Only a small number of inventions are licensed and sold in stores. InventHelp can help you try to submit your idea to companies. Call for free information.
Call 800-960-7886. That's 800-960-7886.
Welcome back to Taste Texas. All right, well, we got this beautiful array of veggies cooking on our griddle, and I need to thank ArtiZone for bringing in all these fresh veggies and produce that we've been using today.
A lot less work for us.
Oh, yeah, and if you've never heard of ArtiZone, check them out online. They're a really cool company. All right, so bring us to speed where we're at.
Caramelizing those, these are spring onions, also Texas, then some Texas creminis. So
those 10-15s?
Actually, no, spring onions are not. These are the 10-15s here.
Back to the 10-15s, all right.
And that's going to be our sauce here in just a second. But let's crank it up that kind of Japanese hibachi style.
Yeah.
We sauteed those. Let's add some carrots.
All
and
right.
then my favorite ingredient,
Say
bacon.
It. It's yours. It's all you, honey. A little
So
bacon.
this is the Texas fried rice.
Yeah.
I think that you put a little bit of
Well, then
bacon.
you got to put some jalapeno in there.
Funny you should ask. After I put in a little bit of bacon grease.
Really? Wow, he does like his bacon.
Then let's do some
How about some
jalapeno
garlic?
as well. Toss some garlic in. Now the garlic, put it kind of towards the top, not right on there. We're going to let it slowly cook because we don't want the garlic to start to get burnt before the rest of the food gets caramelized, and it cooks fairly fast. So
Yeah.
we'll put that on the top, let the steam come through a little
Can y'all
bit.
smell that?
Let's take a look at a jalapeno. Not so easy to slice.
Right.
Because it's round, it's hard to figure it out. And if you don't like food that's too spicy, we don't want all the membrane and the seeds in there because that's the really hot part. So if you
That's
want
the
the
part I like.
flavor,
Yeah.
well, we'll give you the center. But
I
let me show
like
you
the
how to do
hot
it.
part, but
So
I'm a real Texan.
I'm going to give you all. I said if you all. I wasn't referring to myself. There you go. How about that?
Yeah, that's
so if you like hot, then you can just keep. And what we're doing, we've got a flat surface on the bottom. So
See,
Amy likes hot.
You do it different than I do. I scrape it out like that. But you
That way it doesn't, you don't get
Yeah.
all that juice in the
That's a good
air that
idea.
can kind of get not so good. So we'll cut this across.
Just leave a little heat for me. I like it a little hot. And look how fancy. How
Fancy.
fast. And how fast you do that.
All right, there you go.
Okay, there
Let's
you
add
go.
a few more ingredients to it.
All right.
What do we have there? Grilled some corn earlier. Texas corn, of course.
So you grilled it. What if you didn't have time to grill it? Can you just use a sweet summer corn?
You can. I mean, you want to cook it somewhat. I mean, unless you're pulling it completely fresh, you
Yeah.
want to do some cooking on it.
Okay.
So let's put our rice down.
All right, so how much rice here do you want?
Why don't you put about half of it? This is going to be a generous serving for a couple folks.
You know, I meant to ask you, are we cooking for 2, 4? What are we cooking
Depends
for?
on which two people we're cooking for. We did 2 of the redfish fillets, but this is obviously enough rice for a few more.
But hey, this would be good leftover, so make a bunch, right?
Absolutely, and it's fun to make
Right?
more. Now, I will warn you, if you want to do that whole hibachi style cooking,
Yeah.
do not make the onion volcano using Bacardi 151.
Okay.
Tried it, pour it in, it quickly became an eyebrow searing onion fireball. So everything else that they're doing there, I can tell you guys can do at home. It's great, but just not the 151 onion fireball.
We're going to keep that in mind.
All right, so we're tossing that around.
This was that really cool scraper that you gave me.
It is. That turned your...
We got to tell everybody where they can find that, because it really is a great thing to have when you're cleaning your griddle or moving
I believe
food
it
around.
comes free with a wolf griddle. But
Oh, see there.
let's add some more. You can buy that at a restaurant supply store. Actually, it's only a few bucks.
Back to that restaurant supply store. We're going to hit that place.
Ginger.
All right.
Okay, what do you usually do with it?
Scrape it out already ground. It's
You
ground. I
shake
buy
it
it
out?
ground. Yeah. I buy it ground.
Anybody else? Does anybody have any
Come on,
chime
you know
in
you
for
do it
what do y'all
too.
do with ginger?
They grate it.
Usually people peel it. It ends up being, it's hard to get into all those crevices.
That just looks like too much work.
So I just wash the outside of it. I'm just going to grate it with the skin on.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to take the shreds.
Wow. That was easy. Oh, you're not putting it in there.
Nope, that's the ginger juice. That way the flavor permeates, none of the ginger burns, and you've got just easy ginger.
Wow.
Nothing else to it.
Easy ginger.
Easy,
as opposed to difficult ginger.
Without shaking it out of a bottle. All right, so we got some of those little crispies on the bottom. That's a great part. You kind of want to get that.
Yeah,
and now is
like
when we start
crunchy.
to add the liquid ingredients.
Okay, perfect.
Toasted sesame oil.
Yes.
So if you'll put on
sesame.
about a teaspoon or two of that.
There we go. That's good.
Some rice vinegar. Same thing, about a teaspoon.
Okay.
This is tamari. You could use soy sauce, but tamari is actually gluten-free. So some of the folks that are into
How much of this do you want?
I'd do a tablespoon or so. And this recipe is going to be available on our website, so you guys can get the exact ingredients for what we might do at home.
Okay.
Some what's this here sauce.
Worcestershire. How much of that do you want?
Good amount. This is Texas
a good amount.
Spin.
My grandmother was really big into this Worcestershire sauce. She put it on everything.
Same here.
Yeah.
Now this is yuzu. It's a Japanese citrus. So just a little bit. It kind of opens it up. Or you.
I got opened up. Okay, how much of that do you want?
That was probably good. Now, a good amount. This is Texas hot sauce. It's a Texas spin on Tabasco. We can't keep using all the Louisiana stuff when this is a Texas show.
Yeah.
It's got more flavor. It's got a little bit of chili powder, some garlic. I'd go a little bit more. All right. All right, I think we're good with that.
Oh, a little dab will do you.
Stir it up.
All right.
Where's your spatula?
Worcestershire sauce. Okay. Oh, it's getting crunchy,
It's getting all
on the
crunchy
bottom.
on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's the best part. Now we need some shrimp. We can cut the tail off, send that flying out into the audience.
Yeah.
Not a very good aim with that. I don't do that anymore.
Did you ever cook hibachi?
Yeah. Oh, konnichiwa, yeah. No, absolutely not. I tried in front of a big group here, and it wasn't very pretty.
Really?
Apparently they practice before they do the whole cutting.
They do.
Yeah.
They do practice a lot.
I wasn't so great at that. So now this, pretty much ready to go. At the very end, I'll put a little bit of parsley.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to do that in our Texas 1015 onions as well.
Okay.
See, you're making the most of your apron.
I got to put this thing to use, right?
This is going to be our sauce for the fish. So what we're going to do is the finish, and the fish I think is a great complement to kind of the saltiness of that fried rice,
Yeah.
the sweet sour of the onions. All of it comes together, pretty much all Texas ingredients. So,
Awesome.
And simple stuff, not much else to it.
Okay, we're going to get this thing plated, and then we're going to have some wine with it. Yum! Okay, we'll be right back.
What's that?
When buying American craftsmanship at Adams Furniture, you're not only getting the highest quality, but investing in American pride, jobs, and a way of life for our families. Adams Furniture has built its business on these principles, and we invite you to our showroom in Justin. Adams Furniture offers a wide selection of styles for every budget and supports American furniture makers by selling American crafted products.
Support the American worker by buying quality American-made furniture here at Adams Furniture in Justin. The Texas Legends rely on their big men to defend the paint and protect the rim.
Only 1.5 12 pounds.
Oh, wow. Blocked by CDR. Inside, back it down the defender. It goes up, gets it blocked, saves it, and it goes right to Johnson.
When you're away from the house, who's there to defend your home court? Smith Thompson Home Security. Proudly serving all of DFW since 1978 and the official home security partner of the Dallas Mavericks and Texas Legends.
Hello, Texas. Justin Frizzell, Lone Star Roads. We're coming back. Season 2 about to kick off, and man, I cannot wait to sit there in that chair and have all your favorite Texas singer-songwriters sit right here on this couch.
You have a video game system on the bus?
Oh, well, sure you do.
Okay.
We got to do the Tonight Show a couple times when we were kids. We got to do it with Johnny as well. So.
Yeah. We're going to tell stories. We're going to sing some songs. We're going to make some history. It all starts July 12th, right here on KTXD Channel 47. I'll see you soon. I'll see you down the road.
Plant, spin, sing out, look in, discover new gifts waiting outside your door. What's out there? What's in here? It's your nature. Explore. Let nature's gifts nurture your gifts. Help children get out and grow. Visit Nature Explore at arborday.org.
What's out there?
And we have our good friend Mike from CrestCars.com coming in to share some of his best and favorite wines to pair with this delicious meal. But I just have to point out, I don't know if you saw Garth make this.
I did. Somebody called me out for not being a hibachi chef, so...
He's very heart healthy.
Yeah. Hey, we're very tight in the American Heart Association.
American Heart Association.
Mike was a chair this past year for the Côte d'Or, so this is our little...
Look, it's a beating heart.
There you go. See, I can't. There you go. All right.
You're so wonderful.
Let's play it all. That's.
Is that all you got? Any more cute?
I didn't have any shrimp to throw out there.
Oh my gosh, that looks so delicious.
That's great. Pull the fish.
Oh wait,
out.
I meant to ask you, what were these little?
Why don't you sprinkle that on top?
Were they supposed to go in?
These are Texas pecans that get a little soggy. Let's sprinkle those on the top.
Oh, over here. Well, what about that over there? What's that?
Those are some creamer peas that are also from Texas. We'll put those on as well. Find out if you put them in the rice, they start getting mashed in.
I gotcha.
You lose the shape.
So you're wanting a little crunchy.
A little crunchy. So that's kind of instead of the sesame seeds.
Uh-huh. Oh.
And plus they're close to my hometown, Sugar Land.
See where you're going with that, Garth. See where you're going. I think we ought to count how many times you say the word Texas in this show.
Texas, Texas, Texas.
Somebody should do that, right?
Put a wager on it. Well, it's called Taste Texas.
That's
There's
right.
one more.
Ding! And then we have these beautiful 1015 onions.
What's 1015?
My birthday.
Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't know that, did you?
You do now.
I thought it was the day you're supposed to plant those.
That's right.
All right.
Awesome. Oh, we get to all dig in here?
Oh, yeah.
Mike, okay, first tell us about your wine.
Okay, so this is a wine called Lloyd by Robert Lloyd, and it's a 2012 Chardonnay, okay? And very, well-balanced Chardonnay that I think would go very well with this type of meal. So I think you'll enjoy it. So you should try it. It's only available in this part of the world at Matador Meats.
Is it?
Yeah. So very, very
That's
small
the only
vintage.
place you can buy it?
Very small vintage, and so it's really a neat wine. So if you haven't tried it, it's 35 something, maybe 40, depends on what day it is. So
depends on who walks through the door.
Yeah, depends. Hey, if you're going to pay 45 or 35. So,
depends on what kind of coupon you got.
It really is a great wine. So you should try it.
And especially, I told you I'm more of a red wine drinker, but you're suggesting to start out with something like this.
Yeah. Especially with that red fish. I mean, I love red wine. Let's have a little bit of red wine as soon as we finish the fish and before we have the fish. But in between, let's try a little white.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Y'all are quite the drinkers over here.
He was just yelling for a wine glass.
I would only say it takes one to know one. Okay?
Oh, fine. Okay, let's dig in if y'all don't mind. I worked so hard on that fried rice,
You did. Isn't this the best job? I mean, a guy gets to come over here, talk about wine, eat food, okay, and promote his car dealership, which I don't know that I did, was CrestCars.com, just in case you don't know. Cadillac Infinity, okay? So isn't this great? And we have a wonderful chef and host. I love y'all. Y'all are great.
How lucky are we?
We are all lucky.
To talk about the greatest state in America, which is Texas. I got to say it.
One more time.
Yeah.
Total of 2.
And we get to partake in your awesome recipes.
And drink.
And then we get to drink. I mean, really, pretty lucky. But I'm all on this rice, especially because it's got some serious heat on it. Okay, remember, we left a little, we put a lot of that pepper sauce in there.
Oh, yeah. That was 4th and 5th.
Wow, this is really good.
This is really good. Now, this is a little more fancy than I would make like on a typical weeknight. But
I beg to differ. This could be leftover ingredients.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All leftover.
Steamed rice that was left over. You've got some vegetables that are in the refrigerator starting to go bad.
I'm not dissing your food. I'm not dissing your food. I'm just saying this would be something I would make on the weekend.
Right.
This is like a really
great
leftover. Yeah, like date night or like get the kids out of the house and make something and like pull out all the ingredients and all your wine. No?
All the wine, especially. That's when you can have before, during,
I'm saying
after.
quick and easy, right?
I'm just going to keep eating. Yeah. That is fantastic, Garth.
And that's all Texas.
I love it.
And I did not mention that the rice is Tex-Mati rice also.
Of course it is.
Was that one more Texas for us?
Ding! One more.
And it's such a great crew to have such an awesome live audience who this time is going to get to taste a little bit of the food.
We are going to save y'all a bite, I promise. You're going to get to have a little bit of this. And do we have enough wine for everybody?
Yes. We will make enough wine for everybody.
Yes, here.
You sat all the way up.
What we do now.
At Mako, we don't think new is necessarily better. So instead of giving up on the car you used to love, bring it to Maaco. For only $2.99, we'll give your entire car a fresh coat of paint. It's time to give your car a second chance. Maaco, America's body shop.
With AT&T, you call the shots. Only pay for the services you need in your bundle.
Call now to choose any bundle, like internet for $15 and home phone for $20 per month. Or start with Uber's high-speed internet and add the other services you want to get the bundle you need.
With Uber's high-speed internet, you'll get the speed you need at a price you'll love. Get wireless service and home high-speed internet with a Wi-Fi gateway to connect all your Wi-Fi devices. And save on your mobile data usage at home. Add Uverse TV, and on most plans, you'll get a total home DVR included for life.
So call now to choose any bundle, like internet for $15 and home phone for $20 per month. Why wait? Ask about our next day installation.
Go ahead, call the shots, and only pay for the services you need in your bundle. With AT&T, it's whatever works for you.
Our city is full of wonderful little shops with talented artisans who pour their hearts and souls into preparing unforgettable foods. And now they're available at one convenient location. Introducing Artizone.com. Simply fill your online cart with all your favorites from the best local shops, and we will fill your grocery bags and deliver them all at once. Order today and receive $25 off your first order. Visit Artizone.com for details.
At Maaco, we don't think new is necessarily better. So instead of giving up on the car you used to love, bring it to Maaco. For only $2.99, we'll give your entire car a fresh coat of paint. It's time to give your car a second chance. Maaco, America's body shop.
My philosophy on cooking, I would have to say my #1 priority is just making it simple, because I have 3 kids and a husband, and I find that in order to get a really good meal done and it done properly and quickly and timely, it's just got to be simple. And that's what I like about Garth, is because he is showing me things and ideas and ways to prepare food to make it quicker. And he's also introducing me to great companies throughout Texas and encouraging all of us to use their products. So making it simple. I think that's what most moms want. Just make it simple. Mike, thank you again for coming and sharing your stash with us. We appreciate it. Now, you can get this recipe on our website, so go download it and then go like us on Facebook and then send us an email and tell all of us how much you enjoyed this show or didn't enjoy this show. We just want to hear from you. And thanks for joining us. We will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.